hello there, YouTube. Welcome to a foggy 29-degree Tuesday, the 23rd of March. The fog was actually late when I first got up this morning. There was sun out. It's up there. We just got a fog layer going on. It's funny. None of them dogs have been leaving the yard, which is kind of a frightening thought that something less than favorable happened. People are asking, saying that, we talked about cats before. Well, there's definitely cats around here. I just haven't. Have you heard anything recently?
Mm-mm.
Usually people see them and they'll post it on Facebook and stuff like that. But poor old Spartan. Well, there, woman.
Yes, no, man.
We made it to day 2 of work week, whatever.
Yes.
We got a bunch of people sitting back there. That's why we doing them in the car. It's just easy.
Yeah.
It's still warm and cozy inside here.
I like warm and cozy.
Yeah. Well, Mama, have yourself a wonderful Tuesday.
You too, hubba.
And I'll see you in the passings throughout the day.
All
Maybe even at the watering hole, which seems to be rare nowadays.
I know it. Well, I'll try.
All right. Make sure you get your timing right.
I know it.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you, babe.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
This is how you bust through a big Spyder service. You double team it with your boy. Look at that. Set me up with a customer wait from a guy that's hours away from here. Earned my keep on this one. Somehow, some way, somebody set this thing up as a customer wait. Especially when somebody's like a million miles away. And first, this is Bruce. You guys have met Bruce and his son Matt. Somehow or another, the customers don't care or whatever the time of something. They, can I wait? And they go, yeah, apparently. Well, this isn't a customer wait kind of service. Well, we left Yakima this morning to come here for this service. It was 23 degrees. First thing he says this morning, he goes, well, I need you to hurry on that thing because I need to get back before the freeze hits again. He was frozen still. I don't know what time he got here before me, but he goes, dude, I froze. All the heated everything's turned wide open. So, anyway, luckily my son came down there and helped out, or I clearly would be on top of this thing. I just can't do these big services. Why somebody waits? I never match the time that it's supposed to be anyway. My days of flying through services, like my son, he's like in his peak right now, I once was that same way, and I'm just not that fast anymore. I'm just slow, and I get so many interruptions throughout the day. It's nuts. Phone calls, visitors, sales, parts, service guys down asking questions all day long. My phone never stops ringing, and people never stop showing up. So they kind of set me up, and I get paid in a weird way that I don't have to kill myself by making flat rate time. That was a no bueno this morning. Well, now this afternoon, but worked it out, and in the end, with Ryan's help, I think we actually beat all the time that was. Yeah, we beat the time that was allotted. Plus, with my kid there, he's so, hyper and, dives right into it, which I remember being like, that he helped speed me up as well, too. And then it's just like one of those things where, we can help each other. Like one of the things, the rear tire and a belt and a new idler pulley. Look at that. He's been out there on his Harley. Heck yeah, man. Ooh, she's looking shiny, dude. Spring is sprung and motorcycles are coming out in mass. I love it. Anyway, with this thing, even though that was literally put me and everybody in a panic this morning, we worked it out. You know, he's at that age where he's just peaked out. He's fast, he's accurate, he's just in it, he's in the zone. You know, if you guys have ever raced motorcycles, either you're really bad at it or you got really good at it and you're in that zone. You know, you're there to win a race, and by God, you'll do just that. You're just in it. You're very focused and very fast, you know. The number one rule, and this goes with working on motorcycles, road racing a motorcycle, is practice on being smooth. Speed will happen naturally. Yep, my son, he was very methodical and slow, and he's gotten really good at it, and now he's literally as fast as a heart attack. Shocks me how fast he goes. Never misses a beat. Does he ever make a mistake? Yeah, we all do. We're human beings. We are. We're human. I mean, we're fallible. So is equipment. You know, nothing's perfect, and no one is perfect. I see Bruce sitting up there. He's done got himself a partner up there he's jaw-jacking with. Watch this. He's going to light up like a kid in the candy store when he sees his RT come rolling up here on him. It's just like yours. Just like yours. Smile on his face. He's such a cool dude. Alrighty. Did I leave? Oh, I left the RO sitting downstairs.
Turn the blinker on.
Yeah, you got all kinds of fancy stuff going on here.
They're sequential. Oh, nice. Where'd you get those? Sling mods? Yeah.
Wee doggy.
I was probably going to say, you know, that's just going to mess up.
Man, you know it's cold up in them hills when the snow is still in the trees. I love that. When you're just sitting out here right where you work and you look out, by God, there's snow in them there trees. This is my beloved demo, now with Brimbos on it. The cleanest thing on the whole bike. Whoa! Had the grip heaters on when I came in that day. Ryan putting some 2021 Rykers together. I just wonder what he's doing. He's staring at the computer. He's hooking her up. Ooh, we are in a hurry today. Please don't suck me out. Thank you. Whee! Oh, does it feel good to get on the old GSA? I'm right at home with this old gal. So, I don't know if I explained this. I think I've cut it out of about 3 videos. Last Tuesday or Wednesday, Travis, the GM, comes down and he's going, are you really into that R18? I go, no, it's kind of a temporary thing here. He goes, well, I told you there was no, dadgummit, I was going to take my little route, and I just blew it. Oh, I was going to scooch around the back side of the building, and I missed the turn. But we'll mix things up here a little bit. So, anyway, he goes, we got people that want to ride the... Did I tell you guys this? Anyway, I'll make it really quick. Got people that want to ride the R18 demo, but we only have, you know, that demo was the thing with BMW. I mean, we can sell it, and maybe we're at a point we can sell it now. I'm not sure how long we had to keep it in demo status. There were some rules to that one. And that was the very first one we ever received, if you guys remember. Oh yeah, just take her right up off the ground there. Thank you, you little lively son of a gun, you. But so we have 2 left. We've sold all the rest, and Eli's got people that want to ride it, and well, I have it at the house, and they do not want to put one of those 2 in demo status. Hey, that's that thing sounds so mean. Oh no, oh no. Oh, that police officer's kind of going fast at him there. Alright. Made it through. Anyway, back to the story at hand. It was just a temporary thing till the GSAs show back up, and he goes, well, here's the thing. We don't know when we're going to get another GSA. They're not even in the pipeline at the moment. He goes, would you be okay with a GS? And I go, yeah, hey, whatever you need to do, you know, I don't want, once I settle in on a GSA, I want to keep it, you know, and that's a deal they kind of made with me a while back with the Spyders and the GSAs, you know. Once you're in it, unless it's near the end of its term and it needs to come back, he goes, it's yours to keep, whatever you choose, you know, for the season. So, anyway, he goes, is there any particular GS? I said, well, if you're asking, and I have a choice, a 40 years GS. And he goes, well, let me talk to sales manager. And he goes, well, make sure he doesn't, you know, have a heart attack. I tell him I'm going to give you a 40 years as a demo. And so anyway, he comes down today and he's going, he goes, man, he goes, we got a lot of interest in that 40 years GS. He goes, that's the only one we've received, and I don't know, man. He goes, that's the only one I got. He goes, I think it's best that we don't give you that as a demo. And I'm like, that's just totally cool. He goes, but, he goes, what do you think about another HP GSA? He goes, there's a couple in Jersey that are going to be heading this way. He goes, you're more than welcome to one of those 2. Which now they're not really called HP anymore. They've switched back to Rallye, but it's, I think in the system it's still referred to as style HP. But I said, yeah, heck yeah. So it's kind of goodbye to a lovely, lovely friend, but it's not really over. I haven't looked close to see what the 21 Rallye, they're calling it now, not HP. I think it looks a little different, but for the most part it looks the same. So I'm saying goodbye to a really close friend, my little buddy here, and gonna say hello to yet the 3rd one that's gonna look pretty much like it. But I gotta tell you, this thing's filthy dirty, and until you walk up on it, you don't notice it. There's something about this colorway, wheels and all, it don't care. Oh, bummer. That Ryker dude that kind of whizzed by, and I didn't say his name. I thought, police officer went ripping right behind him there. And bummer. That sucks. He's just out having fun on his souped up Ryker. That is one bad boy, that Ryker. That thing sounds so angry. He's done a lot of experiment. I think he's working with some company too. They're coming up with hop-up parts. I think he might even be doing some of the stuff himself too. But yeah, I see him pulled over there in front of the Indian area. Gummit, poor guy. That sucks. Anyway, I'm gonna roll this thing down because I'm pretty much out of time, and I just wanted to take you guys for a quick rip on it. And I need to hook up the computer, check tire pressures, make sure everything's good. I think he's gonna come in this weekend, next weekend, something like that. So Land her up here on the rack again. Hook her up. Make sure it doesn't tell me I did any naughties. No, it didn't. I've never had any fault codes. Actually, I did on this when I first pulled it out of the crate and I was taking it home that day. Remember the left fog light was unplugged up underneath there, and the ACS, they let that one slip out of the factory without being calibrated. So I mean, it was like a 10-foot tall motorcycle. Recalibrated it, it's been perfect ever since. But thanks for coming along for, without question, the final ride on the 2020 GSA R1250 HP, which will now go back to Rallye. Loved you, buddy. Look at this. First stop of 21 that did not have the overhead lights on.
Yeah, very nice.
We left work, by the way. We're in,
Yeah.
I think this is considered Toledo. I think sometimes when you look at it, it says we're in Vader.
I know it.
I think their little borders are so close.
Yeah, who knows? Anyway.
Toledo, Vader, Winlock. They're all one and the same.
Yeah. Either way, we're heading home.
Yes.
We don't get ran over by a semi-truck. Ooh, look at that old Kenworth right there. Some beautiful skies out there too, Mama. Well, hello there, YouTube. Listen. Motorcycles.
Lights be out.
Yeah, buddy. Spring is sprung.
Yes.
Man, motorcycles everywhere today. That was nice.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah, that was really cool. Got a couple of test rides in at Bruce's wonderful 2020 RT Deep Marsala.
Yes. Party.
And the last little ride on the demo. It's gonna be weird. I have to look at I ain't even paid attention to what the 2021 looks like. Probably the same. It probably just says Rallye instead of HP. Who knows? It might even say HP. I ain't even looked. So that's all right with me. At least they hide the dirt very, very, very well.
Yes, they do.
Boy, the worst one was that triple black low chassis I had that one year. Man, it just, you didn't have to ride it in here. Just the dust collecting on it made it look dirty.
I know.
Made it look old, you know. But anyway, got a lot of ride footage in, so I'm gonna save that and cut the goodbye short.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Wednesday or Thursday.
Heck yeah. How you liking this light and these goodbyes?
I know.
Don't think it's gonna be like this tomorrow though.
No, so best enjoy it for today.
Yeah. I think the weekend may be looking nice. That'd be
Yeah.
good. See if she fills up to riding by then. She's healing fast now. She's on the mend.
I'm on the mend.
Yeah. All right. See you tomorrow.
See you then.
Thanks for watching now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.